Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, because you are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock your man, Captain Will. Hey, we got to go with today, y'all. I said we got to go with today, y'all. We breaking down the South Carolina women's basketball team and recruiting. Everybody want to talk about recruiting. Blah, 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 blah. Well, we got Jerzy Robinson, who will be on an official visit this weekend. So she is definitely a must-get for the South Carolina women's basketball team, the three-time national champions. That goes without saying. But before we get started with that, follow me on Instagram at Captain Will the OG. Follow me on Twitter at Gamecocks Talk. Wherever you may get your podcast, you can find Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. And if you're watching me now on Instagram, because we're doing live on Instagram, we're doing live on what's that thing called? Twitter, Facebook, all those platforms. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. I need you to go to YouTube, Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will, and subscribe. Hit the notification button so we can talk South Carolina women's basketball. Also, here's the deal. Captain Will has partnered with Hydrate Heroes. Hydrate Heroes is a mushroom-infused electrolyte pack. Y'all know the old school thing where you see the Kool-Aid packets and you shake it into your water. Shake, and you drink it. Well, that's what I'm talking about, mushroom infused. Mushroom infused, you stay fueled, you stay fresh, you stay hydrated. Prevent chronic dehydration, enhance performance and endurance, all because of some mushrooms. I'm working with John Starks. Y'all remember John Starks played for the New York Knicks. Muggsy Bogues, Charlotte Hornets legend. Jerome Baker played for Cleveland Browns. So you'll follow the information on the bottom of the of my YouTube channel. Hydrate Heroes. Check it out. It'll change your life. Plant-based, zero sugar, only 5 calories. We are rocking with Hydrate Heroes. Now, let's talk some basketball. What if one recruit could change the entire trajectory of this South Carolina women's basketball team dynasty? What if one recruit can do that? We are breaking down the Gamecocks all-out strategic pitch to Jerzy Robinson. This is huge. This is a generational talent that Carolina has a chance of getting. She's coming on campus. She's going to be there the whole weekend from Friday to Sunday. Y'all know what's going on Friday. You already know. What's going on Friday is the first exhibition game. We playing Anderson University. It's at home, the Colonial Life Arena. The thing is free. It is free. Not $1. So what y'all need to do is show your face in that place and turn up. Y'all know how we do when recruits show up to Carolina. We make them feel like they can never leave. That's how we got to do with Jerzy. We've been talking all about this Carolina love. We've been talking about, nobody does it like Carolina. Well, damn it, we need to show up on Friday and show all of them how we feel about Jerzy Robinson. Jerzy Robinson, the 5th overall recruit by ESPN. 5-star combo guard, 6 foot. She is a baller. She already got 3 gold medals internationally. 3 of them for Team USA. She is a certified baller. Her 6-foot size, physical, can put the ball in the hoop, can rebound the basketball. You know what we need on this basketball team? We need players who can shoot the damn ball and who can rebound. That's what we need. Jerzy Robinson does that at a high rate. If we talking about a dream offer, because that's how I see when these young ladies get an offer from the South Carolina women's basketball team, it is a dream order. offer. It's the UPS coming in and you got to sign for it. That's how important that is. It is important. But now there's a lot of talk. There's a lot of scuttlebutt. There's a lot of different things that's going on when we are talking about the South Carolina women's basketball team. And we are talking about, we talking about like, oh, well, maybe Carolina ain't doing what they're supposed to do. Maybe Dawn Staley done lost her touch. We got a whole lot of recruits ain't coming to the South Carolina women's basketball team. Three-time national champions. Well, here's the deal. There have been a lot of recruits this season who have gone other places. That's a truth. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. Not gonna do it. We had a list of recruits that had offers. J.C. Abbey, Amari Bowles, Brianna Crittenden, Olivia Edwards, Sataya Fagan, Sanaya Hall, Kay Harprin, Jordan Jackson, Trinity Jones, Olivia, Big O herself. All these players has decided to go pursue something else other than South Carolina. I get it. I understand, but there's still 5 players on the recruiting wish list for South Carolina. Sarah Okogie, 6'3", post player from Spain. Finalists in South Carolina, UConn, LSU, Tennessee. Just talked about Jersey. We're going to talk a lot about Jersey tonight. Finalists include South Carolina, UConn, LSU, and Oregon. Kaylee Wynn, finalist along with Stanford. Lowly Lampley, finalist along with LSU. Jabari Lindsay, combo guard. We still have an opportunity to finish very well in this recruiting cycle. It's not over. Okay? Don't hang your heads down in doom and gloom. Don't go out and drink too much. Don't do those things. Hydrate heroes. Mm-hmm. Don't do those things. NIL has changed a lot, and Dawn has been very transparent. We're gonna spread this thing around. Okay? So some young ladies ain't liking that. Some young ladies want the whole pecan pie, not just a slice of it. So NIL is changing the game. Well, here's the thing. Okay, this is the thing that's going on in Vegas next month, where Carolina has opportunity, have a chance to get up to $1 million NIL money. So in Vegas, we come out the way I think we'll come out. We're gonna be making it rain. We're gonna be spreading those dollars around. Okay, so the NIL space has changed, and Dawn is stringent the way she does business. She ain't changing. The way she does it ain't gonna change. The way she does business is championships, conference championships, national championships. It ain't gonna change. All right. So if you're hoping for that to change, it ain't gonna never change. Playing time. That's another big part of some of these young ladies that may or may not be going to the South Carolina women's basketball team. Playing time. So you go to all these other schools and they doing the pitch where you got to sit at Carolina for 2 years. You ain't gonna play. You ain't gonna play. And some of these, and real talk, it's not a lie. It's not fudging the truth, so to speak. The best player is going to play. If you are a tremendous, super duper generational player, you'll play as a freshman. You play as a sophomore. You'll play if you are her. But you're not going to come in as a whatever recruit and show up in South Carolina and you go into a team that always have the whole team is 5-star recruits and recruited the same way you were recruiting, and we're going to just promise you a starting role in X amount of minutes. No. We're never going to do that. That ain't going to happen with South Carolina. Ever. Brand appeal. Some players think they can get a better brand deal going to other schools. Some players believe that. Some players and their family members don't like the quote unquote team concept that Carolina has. It is what it is. We'll get the players that want to be here, want to work hard, and want to compete against the best. Joyce just mentioned how real Dawn Staley is. Tessa said the same things. So there's no fakeness that goes on with this coaching staff. Some other teams, is there a reason? Here's the thing, y'all. Think about it this way right here. You have the transfer portal that is so huge now. Huge in all the sports. You know what's not happening? You know what's not happening? Transfers out of South Carolina. It ain't happening. Yeah, we got one, maybe two that leaves the program to go to other places. You have other teams that 4, 5, 6 players transfer out of their program. Why that's happening? Because they are promised something, then the coaching staff isn't delivering. So it's time to bounce. So they go to another school. So you have some players might play 4, maybe 5 years and went to 3 or 4 different schools. Say what it is. But the Dawn Staley factor is real. Real. You have players. You have players, you have family members. The track record is undeniable. Undeniable. Winning championships. Developing pro talent. Pro talent. Not making you feel comfortable, making you feel like you should peak in college. Pro talent. Just look at the track record, ladies and gentlemen. How many players was drafted by Carolina this past year? How many players have been drafted over the last 5 years at the University of South Carolina into the WNBA? Over the past 5 years, I can go further. I can say the best player on the planet Earth is A'ja Wilson. She was a Gamecock, first team all NBA, MVP, all those different things. I can say Alicia Gray, first team all WNBA. I can say that as well. But I'm talking about, look at all the players that was drafted over the last 5 years versus other teams. Please tell me it's not even comparable to LSU. They're not even a conversation to a team like LSU. The only one that we can have an actual real deal conversation with is UConn. That's it. That's it. This upcoming season, you got Chloe, who's going to be drafted. Ta'Niya Latson going to be drafted. Madina Okot, who's going to be drafted. Ashlyn Watkins, if she wasn't injured, who would be drafted. That's 4 players. It ain't even mentioned with what Raven Johnson is going to do this season. If she plays up to her capability, we would have the opportunity to have 4 or 5 draft picks this season. You got teams who don't have that in 15 years, 20 years, and we have it in 1 season. That's Carolina. Dawn's personal connection and mentorship with top-tier athletes is unbelievable. All the top players come back and play at home, mentor these young girls. I don't know who's going to be there Friday. I really don't. But I do know this right here. I expect somebody who has a championship ring to be in the building on Friday recruiting Jerzy Robinson. I for sure believe that. And if there's opportunity for A'ja Wilson to come up and pop up in Vegas, do that. Do that. You go, Don, go into the contact list and see who's available and bring them on in to seal this deal. Because we got to seal the deal. I'm just saying, my brother, with Jerzy Robinson, we got to roll out the Uber Black. We gotta have the pom poms and the palm. What's the thing called? The whatever it is. You got to be waving when she approach her and her family. We got to do everything on our power. This is homecoming for the Gamecocks. Everything is lining up. So on Friday, you got the exhibition game. You got Saturday where we're playing Alabama. We're probably going to lose. We're probably going to lose by a lot. But the presentation before the game is amazing. And she got to see all that stuff. It's a reason why Dawn always want to be the last visit. She always want to be the last visit. She always will be the last taste in your mouth when you leave. She wants those things. So with that being said, no, we should close the deal. That goes on. We should close the deal. It should be locked and sealed with Jerzy Robinson becoming a Gamecock. And it's just important. We have to get her. Have to. So let's go through a few questions. Thank you again for tuning in to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate folks watching on Instagram, watching on Twitter, watching on YouTube. Thank you. So to my Big Brother family, because I know Big Brother folks are watching the show and tuning in and loving it. So Big Brother family, this is from my number one since day one on the Big Brother show, Ava Pearl. Ava hitting me up saying she watching me and talking about let's go. So Ava, if y'all watch the show Big Brother, if y'all have not watched the show Big Brother, if you have Paramount Plus, go watch that show. I'm on like 30 some episodes, so check it out. And y'all see me unfiltered, very vulnerable, but it's cool. It's cool. Ava was my number one person in that game. And I call Ava and also Ashley. If y'all watch the show, Ashley were my kids in that game. So thank you, Ava. I got to DM you, text you. So love you, girl. James Williams. Hey, what's up, Cap? Jerzy Robinson will go to UConn. Why is South Carolina getting the recruits out of the class of 26? What's up, my guy? So, I mean, she could go to UConn. She could. Or she could go to South Carolina. I've been doing this show for 3 years. I'm going into my third full season of covering the South Carolina women's basketball team. Every single year that I've been doing this show, every year there's doom and gloom with recruiting. Every single year. It happened. I mean, we can go back with Malaysia. We can go back and then we can go back to with Tessa and Chloe and Adhel. Every year we're not getting the top recruits. But every year we have a top 5 recruiting class. Here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Kelsey Andrews, top 18 recruit, who I believe is going to be a top 12, top 10 type recruit when this thing is all said and done, when the season's over. I believe in that, the talent of Kelsey Andrews. We get Jerzy Robinson. Jerzy Robinson is top 5 recruit right now. We will have 2 5-star recruits in this class, okay? I want 4 players. 4 players in either in the recruiting cycle or the transfer portal to come into South Carolina because we got a lot of numbers to replace, okay? We good, okay? We all right. Jerzy can say that she's going to be a Gamecock, okay? So I'm not concerned at all. I'm not concerned at all with recruiting. I don't even understand, like this right here. This is what trips me out. This team that we have right now, despite the every year, especially Adam Ritter, every year our recruiting is bad, blah, 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 Don's be fired, all these different things, right? Every year. On this basketball team, we have 10 players. Of those 10 players, all 10 of them are 5-star recruits. 10 for 10. That means there's been some great recruiting that has been going on to the University of South Carolina in the high school ranks and also in the transfer portal. We were number 1 in the transfer portal this year. Okay, So the talent level is really spread out now. There are a lot of different teams that's getting different players, and it's just things are just different. Things are different now. You got Sanaya Hall, who went to Southern Cal, number 1, right? Kay Harper, North Carolina. Olivia Edwards, Tennessee. Big O, UConn. McKenna Willisco, Iowa. Greenway, Madden Greenway, Kentucky. Savage Swords, Kentucky. Jordan Jackson, Maryland. JC Abbey, Notre Dame. Bella Flemings, Duke. You know what you see? You drop all the way down and you got Lily Williams, Michigan State, South Carolina, Kelsey Andrews. You know what you see when I'm talking about those recruits? They're not multiples. So Southern Cal got the number 1 ranked recruit in Sanaya Hall. I didn't say Southern Cal's name again because that's the only top recruit they got. Okay, and I go down to with Kate Harper. North Carolina got her. North Carolina didn't get no more top recruits. I go down to Olivia Edwards, Tennessee. Tennessee got no more top recruits. We're talking about UConn. UConn got Big O. They got no more top recruits just yet. Iowa, McKenna. This is a pattern. The only one is Kentucky, who got 2 5-star recruits. All right, but the landscape has changed. It has evolved. It's not about stacking so many recruits to different to the same teams. A lot of teams, the NIL stuff has changed. So you're getting more spread out. So you're going to get a little bit more parity. Okay. So if and when we get 2 5-star recruits in this recruiting class and then get 2 5-star recruits in the transfer portal, we are good. We good. Marvin McManus, miss you, Cap. We got a good one today, y'all. What's up, my guy? Brian, Cam Will. So Brian from Myrtle Beach, I'm excited about Jersey's visit. Man, I would love to have her join Gamecock Nation. She got a nice game, Will. She sure do. Jerzy Robinson, I've been a fan of Jerzy Robinson probably since last year and maybe 2 years now. She's a baller. She is tough. I love her demeanor. I love her swag. I love all those things. Andrew Hoffman, sorry about my OU boys taking over this last weekend. You're still the GOAT, though. Thank you, brother. Man, I ain't got nothing to say about football. I have nothing to say about football in terms of the South Carolina football team. I am disappointed. When I came out of the Big Brother house and found out how we were doing, it really made me sad. It really did. It really made me sad. And it made me sad because, like, if you don't have an offensive line, I don't give a damn who your quarterback is. You can bring Joe Montana. You can bring Dan Marino, Warren Moon. It don't matter who your quarterback is if you ain't got an offensive line. And what pisses me off about Carolina football is we recruit so good on offensive line, but we can't block nobody. Nobody. And then they made a change with Lonnie Teasley, okay, getting fired. But I'm so disappointed. Folks ask me, like, Cap, you gonna start talking football? You gonna do a football show? You gonna women's basketball? You gonna do football? And I roll around in my mind about talking football. I really do. Right now, I don't have the time. But I get that edge, get that nerve sometimes. I want to talk football. Shaw Bailey, do your thing, C-Dub. Let's go. And then I got my grandson, Junior. Talking about high pops. Two of my grandkids are here at the house right now as we speak. And they want to come in here so bad into my office. They do. I might let them come in a little bit, but not right now. Not right now. The fan support by the South Carolina women's basketball team is unmatched. We saw what happened with the Garnet Day, the turnout, Waka Flocka being out there, men and women. We saw how folks were talking about, like, okay, we ain't got enough shooting. Y'all saw Agot, McCurr, shooting that 3 ball. Did y'all see that? Dominating, doubled up her men's basketball counterpart in threes. That girl is nice. She is nice. And she's going to hit a whole bunch of 3-pointers for us. Tessa hit at one point 9 out of 10 3-pointers. We have the best fan base in women's basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, it ain't even close. It is remarkable. It ain't even close. We sold out the regular season in minutes. That same love has to be there on Friday. That same love has to be in Atlanta on October the 30th at the State Farm Arena. I went on Ticketmaster before this game, and there are a whole lot of seats available for that. From Columbia to Atlanta is not far. We better go out there and support our girls. You want them in the biggest spotlight, State Farm Arena. There's a men's game after that. I think it's Memphis and Auburn, but our South Carolina team is playing North Carolina. We better represent. We better get them tickets and be down to ATL. You better take off. If you want me to write you a permission slip for your job, I will do that. If you want me to make a phone call for your job to get you off work, I will do that. Whatever it is, we need to have our butts up in the ATL, in the State Farm Arena. There's way too many damn seats that are available for big-time basketball. We got to do better now. Just saying. We got to do better on Friday night. We get 17,000 a regular season game. This a free game. It better be a whole lot of folks on there on Friday night, this upcoming day. I'm just keeping it real. We got to show that we are the best fan base. We have to show that we represent, that this ain't fake love. We got to show Jerzy Robinson. You went to LSU. You saw all that fake love. You went to all the different other schools, UConns, all these. No. You in South Carolina. We got to roll out the garnet carpet for you on homecoming weekend. That is mandatory. Mandatory. We get her, we good at the guard position for a while. Tessa will be back. Maddy will be back. Agot McCurr will be back. Ayla McDowell will be back. We'll get a transfer point guard to come in and and that will back up Maddy, because next year Maddy will be starting. Trust him and believe. Y'all gonna see the real deal Holyfield when we talk about Maddy McDaniel this upcoming season. Y'all gonna see why she was number 13 overall recruit in her recruiting class. Y'all see why she was number 2 point guard in the country. Y'all ain't seen what Maddy can do just yet. I have. I know she can ball. You'll see this upcoming season. You'll see. This is a new era. This is a new era for Gamecocks. It's a new era. But I love it. I love it. I love, you got, and I wasn't even going to talk about this, but I got to talk about it. They got the rankings coming out, and the All-Americans, Ta'Niya Latson, first team All-American. Got it. Okay. We got the SEC. The coaches did their thing and had it's so weird. This it always bugs me out. So SEC did their thing, and you had Joyce. You had Joyce and you had Ta'Niya on first team. Okay. Then you had South Carolina being voted number 2 behind Texas. Texas had one player in the first and second team, and that was Madison Booker. The math ain't mathing, y'all. The math ain't mathing. But I try not to let it get to me because I don't want to go into an unhappy place. When I'm talking about these rankings, when I'm talking about these players, and I'm talking about all the different things, I'm trying not to do those things. But I saw like, what the hell? That don't make sense. Really don't. And it'll all be decided this season because we have the potential of playing Texas twice, during the regular season. If we might play them in Vegas, we definitely playing them during, later in conference play and see who's good and who's not good and things like that. And I love Madison Booker. I just don't believe she's the best player in the SEC. But I love her game. She played on a terrific team. But I don't believe she's the best player in the SEC. I've said before that I believe that Joyce Edwards will be the best player in the SEC. And and that's with Ta'Niya Latson. I believe Joyce is going to be a straight up star this season. I believe that. Kachinori, hey, Captain. Andrew Hoffman, I would say as an OU basketball fan, we already have some dog squads, but Leah Chavez joining up with that one recruit boosted us more than anything. Aaliyah Chavez, who's the number one player in the country for quite a while, and they got supplanted by Jazzy Davidson. And she dropped to like number 3 when all the final rankings went out, when was over. So she not only dropped for number 1, but she dropped to number 3 and had Sienna Betts number 2. The reason that, and this is my opinion, obviously, I believe that Jazzy jumped Aaliyah was because Jazzy plays better defense. Much better defense. But in terms of offensive play, sensationalism, box office, if you will, Aaliyah Chavez checks all those blocks. She is going to the perfect system with Oklahoma because they're going to run. And that's what Chavez does best, especially in transition. She can score the basketball. Unless, here's the thing, unless a certain Gamecock is guarding her. Y'all go back and look when Agot McCurr was guarding Aaliyah Chavez. Go look at it. Go take that out. Google that. Look it up. Agot McCurr was locking up Aaliyah Chavez. I think that Aaliyah Chavez has a good opportunity with this system to wreck shop. She's going to have a bunch of turnovers, but she's going to make some tremendous plays. And I can't wait to see her play. Michael Riley. Will, how's the SEC looking this season? How many bids to turn are you thinking? Oh, my God. Michael Riley. SEC looking amazing. How many bids? Shoot, man. Let me right off the top of my head, I would say probably 10, 12, maybe. Let me look at it. Because I mean, we are stacked, man. The SEC is stacked in terms of talent. South Carolina for sure, Texas, LSU, Oklahoma, Kentucky, Alabama, Mississippi, Vanderbilt, Tennessee. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 right there. Probably Mississippi State. That's 10. I would say maybe 10 or 11 out of the 16. You have 3 teams that are in the top 10, 4 out of the top 11, 5 out of top 16, 6 out. Oh my God. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Here's the thing, Andrew. 8 out of the top 20 basketball teams are SEC teams. That is just crazy. But that tells the level of talent that's in the SEC. David Langley, Dawn says she'll catch him the second time around. David, thank you for being a member. Thank you so much. Hey, we won't get you the first time. We'll get you the second time. We transfer it out. We'll get you. You end up in South Carolina. You end up in South Carolina one way or another. One way or another. You get there because eventually you want to win. You want to be you. So many teams don't got getting whooped on. They don't. I mentioned like Reagan Beers when she transferred to Oklahoma. She should have came to South Carolina. South Carolina was the best move for her in terms of her style of play. She ended up going to Oklahoma and she looked like a fish out of water. That is not Reagan Beers got averaged 21 minutes last season, and it's not because they don't want to play her a bunch of minutes. It's just she can't play a whole bunch of minutes because they running up and down the damn court all the time. I watched her when Oklahoma came to Colonial Life Arena. She almost passed out. She was so exhausted because she had to defend on the other end. She was put in a tough situation playing that type of system. If she would have came to South Carolina, she would have demanded the ball. She would have been the best big in the SEC, and she would have just created havoc. But she went to Oklahoma, and maybe she'll play 20-some minutes again this season and get tired out again in that crazy system. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Is you sometimes I don't even know sometimes. Like when you look at the fit, when some of these young ladies are going to other teams, it's like I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. It's just like it's like Wale. Kim Mulkey got Malaysia Fulwale playing point guard. Everybody knows that Malaysia Fulwale should be shooting guard. Everybody knows that. It's not rocket science. Everybody knows that. But Mulkey believes that she can change her into a point guard. She believes she could change Haley Van Lith into a point guard. Haley Van Lith ran away from LSU so quick, went to TCU, was a top 10 overall pick. Balled out at TCU. Balled out because she was playing the same position she played at Louisville. I can't wait to see Lay play, but she ain't no point guard. I just don't get it sometimes. I just don't get it. Ernest Boy said, good evening, Captain Will. I really hope we get Jerzy Robinson to commit. I'm ready to see our Gamecocks play Friday night. You and me both. Been waiting for this since Tampa. When I was drying my tears with confetti with watching Connecticut celebrate. Can't wait. Nolan, thank you for being a member, and good evening, fam. Brian Langley, thank you for being a member. Do you think that some of the recruits are shy away because of a lack of diversity? Not at all. Not at all. I don't think so at all. I think that they just got a better situation in other places. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of great programs out there. There are a lot of you try to find the best fit. And if you're a parent, you're trying to find the best fit for your child. It could be South Carolina, it could be somewhere else. You want the quote unquote, you want your child to succeed and become the best basketball player that they can be. I believe if you're a post player, the best way, to be the best, if you're a post player, you should be a South Carolina. That's what I believe. I'm never going to change that way of thinking. I believe that Big O should go to South Carolina. She's going to UConn. So I can't hate on that because UConn is UConn. If she went to anywhere else, I would have a problem. Okay? You got Kelsey Andrews, who's the second best post player in the country, coming to South Carolina. That makes sense. Okay? That just makes sense. You watch all these young girls, all these young ladies watch the WNBA. They watch the WNBA draft. They see what teams are drafting. They see if you're a post player, where they're coming from. Okay? The recipe is there. And I believe the best go to South Carolina. That's all I feel. My mom's. Hey, baby boy. I almost forgot about you today. Mom, how you forget about me? Mama, you know I go to sleep early. Yes, you do. My mama get up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. But you know, my mama is in her 70s and she goes out and she walks 5 miles a day. She does. I think it's going down to like 4, but she be getting it in. So I love my mama. Mama, I'm coming to see you. And you already know what I want. For the viewing audience, I want some fried chicken, collard greens. Last time I came home, you didn't give me collard greens. You got me cabbage. I want collard greens, fried chicken. I want some potato salad. I want some dressing. I didn't get dressing last time. I didn't request that. Did I say macaroni and cheese? Fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, collard greens, and some dressing. And a to-go plate. That's what I want. I am spoiled. My mama spoiled me. I'm a mama's boy. Jonathan McQueen, what's up, my guy? Captain Will, love the live shows, brother. Let's get this season started. Go Gamecocks. Oh, hey, text me if you're going. Hit me up. Michael Martin, salute to my favorite YouTube channel, my favorite Big Brother player. What's up, my guy? What is good? Thank you for watching Big Brother. Thank you for watching me. And this is the most comfortable I am in front of the microphone talking sports. We got some cool things that's on the docket, sports-wise. I already mentioned that on November 16th, I will be calling the Duke versus Liberty game. It's going to be on ESPN Plus. It's going down. Captain Will be calling the game. They give me a live microphone. Can't wait for that. So make sure y'all check that out. Gamecocks not playing today, so make sure you watch that game, and I will remind you constantly. Dre said, what happened to Lola Lampley's visit? Lola, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. She's gonna be an LSU Tiger. It didn't happen. It happens. Sometimes that's a risk you take when you want to be the last one for an official visit. Okay, that's sometimes the risk you take. Some players go other places. It's fine. We want the ones who want to be here. And on this weekend, Jerzy Robinson will be in the building. Can't wait. Can't wait. So I hope to see you guys Friday. Colonial Life Arena is going down. Gamecocks are back and better than ever. With that being said, this concludes another episode. Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I continue to bring that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And